Hi guys, welcome to yet another meal preparation in the kitchen with Auntie Pat. So today I am going to be preparing for you some French fried chicken with rice and peas. Hi Jolan. Hi Jordan. So I know you have been waiting for me to do this meal preparation, guys, and here it is that I am going to be preparing that for you today. So the chicken I have already washed, yes, with some lime juice and some vinegar, and now I'm going to be seasoning the chicken. So here I have sweet ginger and garlic. Yes, something I really love to use. It gives the meat a really great flavor, guys. So I am using some of that, also some black pepper. Not one of the things that I use very often, but I will be using it today. I have some chicken seasoning here that I'm going to be using as well. And everyone, I have left the skin on this chicken because it's going to be French fried, and I want for it to be really crispy on the outside, golden brown and crispy, soft on the inside, and really tasty. So I am seasoning the chicken with some, this is what, Montreal chicken seasoning, right? And of course our sweet ginger and garlic. We have some all-purpose chicken seasoning here, some black pepper, and we cannot, definitely cannot go without our cayenne pepper, guys. This is going to give it some added flavor and a little kick in terms of spice. So here we have it, and I'm using my hand to rub the seasoning into the chicken. Yes, so once this is done seasoning, we are going to set it aside and allow it to marinate for a while. I'm not using salt, guys, because all of the chicken seasoning that I have used, they carry salt. Alright, and you may wonder, sometimes you don't see Auntie Pat tasting, because I have been trying my best to measure the amount of seasoning that I use on my meat in my meals preparation. So even though it is not measured by spoon or cup, I have an idea of how much to actually use. So here we have it, guys, our chicken in our bowl. Yes, I tasted that. It could take a little bit more. It is spicy, so I don't need to put any more spice on that. Just put a little more of the chicken seasoning and the garlic and ginger seasoning. Just wash my hand off over here for a little bit. So this is how it is done. And remember, guys, this is Auntie Pat's way of doing it, okay? So I'm just going to rub this in a little more, and once I rub this in, I am going to be setting it aside. I'll cover it and just set it aside so the seasoning can soak into the chicken. So here we have it, the seasoned chicken that is going to be placed aside for the French fry. Over here I have a pot, yes, with water for our rice and beans. And guys, I'm not using the regular red peas. I'm using these. They look kind of pink. Look at them. Yes. Right. So I'm going to be adding these. They have already been washed. They are not going to take very long to be cooked. Yes, because these are soft. And here I have some garlic. I am going to be cutting up my garlic. A couple cloves, shelling them off, yes. Do it like this. And I'm going to be washing them and just placing a few cloves of garlic inside the pot. Cover it, let it boil until the peas grain are properly cooked. They are soft and tender. Not going to overcook them until they becomes mushy and soft. We don't want that buttery feel to them. So here I have 3 large cloves of garlic. I'm just going to be cutting each clove into 2. Then I'm going to wash them and place them in the pot. So here we go, garlic washed, place in the pot. I'm covering the pot while the peas is on the stove and it is being cooked. I am going to be blending, yes, my coconut. So here I have it, guys, some coconut that I have cut into small pieces so that they can go in the blender. And I'm going to be washing these and blending them for the peas when it is cooked, and we will continue the meal preparation when I get back. Okay, so here we have it, guys. We have some flour in our bowl. I've added a pinch of salt to this and some cayenne pepper. Yes, this is how I learned to do it. Over here on the stove I have my pot with my oil, and I have added to that a little butter. Yes, so I am going to be taking the chicken, yes, and here we have a piece of chicken, and we are going to put it in the flour. And we are going to ensure that both sides of the chicken is properly based with the flour. Yes. And the seasoning. And then we are going to be placing it in our pot with our oil and our butter. Yes, I'm going to be showing you in a little while how that looks. Usually if it was just oil alone that I'm using, you would have heard it frying away like crazy, but because I've added some butter to it, you can hear it, but it's not as rowdy as if it was the oil alone. Alright guys, so this is how we do it. Getting our chicken in the flour mixture here. Make sure you dust off the flour as much of it as possible, and then you place it inside the pot. And we are going to allow the chicken to fry on both sides until it is golden brown. Dust it off. Make sure you dust off the excess flour from your chicken. Alright, but once that is done, we will put the rest of chicken in the pot and make sure that it is properly done. So here we have it. Let me give you a sneak peek of what it looks like. You can see the oil and the butter together, and you can see the chicken being fried. So here we have it. I have just turned the chicken on the other side so that it can be fried. There we have it. Chicken looking lovely in the pot at this time. Okay guys, so here we have it. The pot with the peas. Yes, the peas are cooked. They are soft and tender. Yeah, here we go, and I'll just see, still have this little hardness. It's kind of hot right now, but yeah, it's firm, but it's cooked. So to this I am going to be adding, here we have our coconut milk. So I'm going to be pouring the coconut milk in the pot with the peas. I'm going to give that a little stir. Yes, and here we have it. Our peas. I'm going to cover it and allow the coconut milk to cook. Yes, to cook. And then we are going to be adding our scallion or thyme or garlic. Allow those to stay in for about 2 to 4 minutes, just to have everything well done. And then we're gonna wash and add our rice to the peas for it to be cooked. So there we have it guys, our preparation for our rice and peas. Stay blessed, remain safe, and see you for my next meal preparation.